I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new.
Hi! So I thought I would talk to you about my Halloween costume this year and give you some updates too. But this year I am, as you can see, the lovely Bloodhound from Apex. This is obviously not like a carbon copy of Bloodhound. This is me if I was Bloodhound, as someone who tends to show a lot more skin and is more femme presenting. I still feel like I'd have like shorter hair, like some of the artist depictions I've seen where there's still like some braids and stuff, but it's like short hair like to here and stuff. That's probably, because you know my hair is a lot shorter underneath this wig and stuff. But longer wigs are easier to style for me. And also helps me forget that I shaved my dumb head earlier this year. But yes, so I did spend money dollars on this from Spirit Halloween, and I definitely spent a good amount of money on this. But I do have a bit of a mask. You know, that's the start of the word, and then edish. I do have a thing for masks, so it will have use. And also, it's funny because I drew a character that had a very similar mask to this when I was younger, so I bought it for multiple reasons, but this will be my Bloodhound mask, even though I know that Bloodhound has a short mask, but I've always preferred longer masks. So that's why I really like the Plague Doctor skin. That's what I run most of the year. If it's not Halloween. Halloween season, I use my pumpkin head jack-o'-lantern Bloodhound skins. But yeah, Bloodhound's really special to me. I started playing Apex a little bit before the pandemic, so Apex really kind of saved me. I'm not good at it. I'm pretty ass. I can keep up with my friends who aren't PC players, but as soon as I play with my friends who are PC players, their lobbies eat me alive. Unsurprisingly, sorry, my eyelash is sticking to my fake blood, which is a thing that happens sometimes. But it really helped me a lot to maintain social skills and to just get me through. On top of that, I'm not going to include this in the title at all because we all know how that went last time, but Bloodhound was the first character that I ever personally had a connection to that's non-binary, and I didn't even know that Bloodhound was non-binary before I became a Bloodhound main. I was already a Bloodhound main, and one of my friends was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, haha, TV, all my non-binary friends play Bloodhound because they're non-binary, and I was like, what? And so I immediately read like 4 articles and got super excited, and then also bummed out because of the way that people were talking about it and being gross about it, especially once people figured out that maybe Bloodhound is not assigned male at birth, which is definitely what I at first thought. But I also noticed something weird about the voice distortion, and I kind of had a vibe, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, and especially just the really respectful way that Respawn has gone about it. And of course now this season we have a trans woman character dropping. I'm so excited for her. I know Respawn isn't perfect and Apex is far from perfect, especially when it comes to representation and voice actors and stuff, but it's still really exciting and a really special game to me. I love Bloodhound so much. I love how important honor and respect is to them. I really relate to a lot of their values, actually, and I just really look up to that character. And I am low-key very excited about the whole Fuse Hound thing happening. If you don't know, there's been a lot of spicy voice lines dropping between Bloodhound and Fuse. I hated Fuse when he first dropped because he reminded me a lot of my, like, macho school bullies, and then I realized it's kind of like a self-deprecating pseudo-macho thing. And once I found out he was pansexual, I was like, okay, never mind, this is a different vibe, because I know a lot of guys like that who are actually very, like, accepting and positive and forward-thinking people who still have that kind of, like, they got like a big old mustache and maybe they like work out really heavy, but they have this like cute little non-binary partner. That's actually very common coupling. So it's pretty good representation for like a non-binary character to have this like silly pseudo-macho boyfriend type person. I don't know if it'll actually be a thing. It's fine if it doesn't happen, but I think it's cute, and it was a little unexpected for me because I wasn't super keeping up on lore. I'm really bad about being behind on lore. But yeah, so the whole outfit, I got this wig off of Amazon specifically for this cosplay, but it's turned out to be really flattering on me, and a lot of people really like it. I haven't put any baby powder or dry shampoo in it because in natural lighting without this, I feel like the shine actually looks like healthy, normal hair. It looks wiggy with this light, but it looks really good in person. I am having some issues with the bangs, which I always have issues with because I always cut wider bangs into my wigs. This wig was on sale for like $30, so if you look up like Auburn wig, it might still be on sale, and it's really good quality for just, you know, this kind of wig. The ears, I believe, were either from eBay or something like that. I got, these are like some wholesale, like, or mass-made, like, big, just random cosplay ears. And of course I customized them myself. I got really lucky because the fur that I have, that I thrifted, matches them pretty well. So that's that. Obviously I have my fake blood just because it's Halloween, spooky season. I'm not doing anything for Halloween day because I'm sleepy. And I'll be working. So the outfit, I spent too much money on the mask and the prop. You can get cheaper ones secondhand or from even like Walmart and stuff like that. Spirit Halloween is very overpriced, but everything else is thrifted except for my shoes. These shoes are actually military issued shoes that a friend gave me, like they were a family member's, and they just happen to fit me really good, and I love these shoes so much. They are like genuine leather, like some sort of armed forces boots. They're amazing. You can tell they've been through hell and I haven't taken care of them at all, so they have a very rugged look to them. So I went to the thrift store. The first thing I found were these pants. I don't think they're very flattering, but they fit the color scheme. And then I got a dark brown belt because that's the color of Bloodhound's belt. It's a men's belt, so I had to chop off like a foot of it. And then I found this black vest, and I wasn't sure if I was actually going to use it for the cosplay or if I just wanted to have it. I did cut off a small bit of it just to fit my own personal torso shape, but that's just for me. This is just a thrifted, cropped, like, leather vest I found. And then I found, this was actually a part of a big sweater, like the ones that are like a sweater vest and they have fur that comes all the way down, but luckily it was kind of detached around the collar, so it was very easy to just cut it out. And as you saw, I literally just like placed it in. I thought about sewing it in, but like it matches these ears really good, so I could place this in any sort of top to like make it a little more of a furry thing. I'm not a furry, not really. I'm just super into pet play, but like I've got furry friends, so I'm basically a furry. And then I was trying to think, because obviously a lot of Bloodhound's outfit is very like, there's like knee pads and shoulder pads and all sorts of gadgets and gizmos and stuff, and I do think eventually I will track down some more heavy duty stuff to add to this cosplay. But in the meantime, I was like, I'm just gonna go check the sports and kids section and see if they've got any like knee pads or anything. I couldn't find any knee pads, but I found 2 arm braces, obviously one which was perfect for attaching a little Arthur. I have 2 actually. I have one that's just like sitting and not flapping its wings, and they come with little wire attached to the feet so that you can place them in like a garden, but I just wrapped it around the bottom of this strap, which is why it's kind of not super stable, but it's movable. I can pose it in different ways. So this is like a regular like arm brace, and this one's more of like a wrist guard of some sort. I don't even know what sport this is for. Y'all will probably recognize it. It had a plastic piece on top that I removed, and it's also got one in here that I kind of wish I could remove because it's not super comfortable and it's going to be hard to pose with my axe. I know that this is way larger than the actual Raven's bite and looks nothing like it. Maybe eventually I could get some clay and try to make it at least somewhat more like Bloodhound's axe. But yeah, is there any other part to the outfit? No, that's it. I got some shin guards and they look dumb. So I'm hoping maybe eventually I could get like some knee pads and like some sort of shoulder pads and paint them. Maybe start adding the like army green and yellow elements, because I love the original Bloodhound outfit. I really like it, even though I prefer other skins to wear. I still really like the original sort of vibe. With my makeup, I just did a reddish brownish smoky eye, smoky. I've got some freckles since I've got an auburn wig on. Really light eyelashes that aren't very big and thick. And obviously I drew a scar into my face. A lot of people who've made their own interpretations of Bloodhound have included that. But yeah, I got dressed up to do this, to sit around and play video games, because I already went out for Halloween last weekend and I'm tired because I got promoted at my job and I am finally in a place where I can meet some of my own personal goals. I'm saving up for a PC now, so wish me luck. I hope to stream in multiple ways and have lots of fun, and also be able to play more video games that aren't available on the PS4. So that's a big goal. I would eventually like to move, but that's probably much farther in the future. Saving wasn't even an option before. Now I can if I wanted to go back to school or something, blah blah blah. So I've been very busy with work and I don't know how often I will be able to film and upload, but I've also increased a lot of my energy levels by working out. Please, let's hope that a gym still is unhealthy for me forever, because I'm literally just doing strength yoga consistently. I have for a couple months now, and I'm already so annoying with the pictures that I post and everything, because it feels so good to finally have some muscle tone after being like underweight and weedy for a couple of years. I've been eating tons of protein and doing like 5 strength yoga sessions a week, and then I have 2 rest days to keep myself sane. I have started to think lately that I think I could do a gym slowly, because I would love to get into weightlifting and get really buff and big, but at the same time, like, my job takes precedence right now, so we'll see. But exercising regularly in a sane manner where I'm actually eating enough to support that and to support muscle growth and my own health and longevity has really helped my energy levels, actually. I still crash, I still get exhausted because I'm now a full-time person who has a lot more responsibilities, but it's going good. Life's been going good. I'm just busy, so I don't know how often I'll be on here. So yeah, now I'm gonna go take pictures and videos in just this, and then you'll also see footage of me with the mask on, because I'm literally gonna do like everything I need to do with this before I put that mask over my face, because it's gonna get sweaty in there. So, but yeah, be nice. Stupid comments as always will be deleted. I don't care what you think. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Goodbye.